I've been engaged 3 times.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So before we get into the video today, we want to ask you guys to please like the video and also subscribe to the channel. And over on Patreon, we have some videos and exclusive content over there, so go check it out.
So I am 30 years young, and I am very single. I've been engaged 3 times. But the funny part is I've never been like on a real date. I've never been courted. Like someone will say they like me. I'm like, okay, you like me. I guess I like you too. We in a relationship, just like that right away. My mom is kind of getting worried because I am not getting any younger. I am getting tired. So my question to you is, what are the do's and don'ts of what are the do's and don'ts of being found by a God-fearing man and falling in love the right way?
Okay, okay, hold on. I have questions about this because how is it that you've been engaged 3? Not
three
once,
times.
not twice, 3 times.
Yep.
Okay, for a man to like ask to marry you, that's already a big deal. For her, that's happened 3 times to her, and she's never been courted apparently, or she's never been like, hello, how did you get to the engagement aspect if that never even occurred, right?
I'm gonna be honest with you. That sounds like pillow talk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the guy was literally trying to say whatever under the sun just to kind of keep that sexual relationship going.
Probably.
Or he just simply fell in love with the sexual act. You know what I mean? And he just said X, Y, and Z, but ultimately, you know, they call it post-nut clarity.
No, but that
After you bust a nut, you're like, I'm out of here.
Hold on, you're saying that would be the case if if it was right after sex and then he asked her to marry her? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so they're having a good time, you know, sexual relations, it's new, it's fresh.
Yeah.
Right? But after a while, it becomes stale. You know what I mean?
I get that, but I'm saying but the coincidence of 3 times of that happening, I don't believe that. So I don't know if she's gonna say the entire story of why all 3 of them did not work out. How did not one of them work out?
You've been engaged 3 times?
Yes, I just say yes when they ask.
Wait, okay.
Girl.
But it's not the right thing. I know.
Okay, first of all, listen to me. Stop saying yes. You don't say yes no damn more.
I'm not.
Next question. You've never been on a real date?
No. I'm thinking back. I guess as I'm getting older, I'm like, I need to set my standards higher. But
how? Who gets to marry you, but ain't got to take you nowhere?
Well, I mean, eventually I find out that's why the engagements are done. I guess I like.
So all over the place. I don't know if she's. Anyways.
But what does she mean by find out? Like, what is there to find out? They didn't take you on a date. You've been found out. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
I mean, you got to have some standards.
Yeah.
Right? I know we hold women accountable, this and that. But at the same time, as a woman, you know, a guy has to at least take you out to some degree to get to know you, to ultimately get married.
That's the thing what I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, why is she just saying yes to any Joe Blow that walks up to her being like, hey, you're pretty, can I marry you? Okay, like.
Wait, hold on. Okay, this is new for me. So listen, I'm 60. You've been engaged 3 times. I've been married 3 times. So I got a little bit more. A guy asked you to marry him, and you said yeah, and he ain't never took you nowhere? He ain't never picked you up and took you out to dinner?
I've been out to dinner, but not like a planned out, thought out like date. Like, I don't know if it's even real. Like something you see on TV, like an actual date, courtship. It's dead.
No. Okay, so
Stop the cap.
No. Now I understand. No. Now I understand.
Okay.
So she's scrolling on Instagram. She's seeing how everybody else is being taken on trips and all these extravagant situations to go on dates. She has been on dates. She does not classify it as properly courted. Probably been on plenty of dates. Probably been on coffee dates, probably been on just like, casual walks or dinners and whatever. But she's like, it wasn't good enough.
So let me ask you something. So when the dude says, will you marry me? What? Then you just say yeah?
Well, one time it was on TV, so I had to, you can't say no. The other time, we went to we were at a ring store, and then the third time it was in my room, at home. So Yeah, I know. I'm embarrassed now. This sounds pretty awful.
Okay.
But I'm trying to change.
Okay. No, it's okay. I don't understand how you have to, first of all, look, I got 4 books. You need all of them. Listen to me. First of all, you get this book right here. This is Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man. This book right here, this book has sold over 5 million copies. It's been translated to 26 languages. I can't go nowhere in the world women don't thank me for this book right here. You need to see how men think so you'll know how to act.
I would suggest to her, go seek family advice and actual, I guess, counsel from people that are loved ones around you. I don't know why they weren't involved from prior of these 3 engagements and why they didn't try to help her out along the way. Because I'm sure your parents would have known, your father, siblings, cousins, whatever, right? So I'm not sure if she's close with her family, but that would be your first point of who to ask for help.
Right.
Before asking for strangers to advise you on where to go and direct in your life, right? So I get it, he's trying to promote his book and whatever, but honestly, the best people to ask are the people who are around you who know you the best.
In fact, I'm gonna give you these, cause your ass. I'm gonna hand you these my damn self. Yeah. Read them 2 books. Read them books. Quit talking to men for 90 days. Don't say nothing to a damn man for 90 days. Just do you. Just do you. That's all you got to do. Matter of fact, we're gonna practice. Okay, I'm a guy.
Okay.
Hi, how are you today? Yeah. You know, you sure look lovely today.
Oh, should I say thank you? Or should I?
No.
No.
Either don't talk or say no.
Okay.
Okay, now here's the real. Okay, you sure look lovely today.
No.
Yeah. No, wait, here's the real test. Oh my God, will you marry me?
No, never. No, not no more.
Okay, thank you very much.
That's not the solution to your problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're just pretty much putting a Band-Aid on the situation.
Yeah.
Right? I understand he's saying that you need to have time for yourself to reflect, build yourself up, but he's not really providing any solutions as to how to do that. He's just simply saying, walk away from guys.
Because read the book and he'll tell you how. That's his book sale. You know what I mean? So that's how he's trying to get her to learn, I guess. But, oh man, I think the best, because I understand, because there are women who maybe are single and they're reaching maybe their later ages and they get family pressure to get married, so they'll just say they're focused on okay, whoever says yes to me or whoever wants to marry me, I'm just gonna go with it because I need to get married because clock is ticking, I need to have kids, all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I get that aspect, but again, the fact that it's happened to 3 times, this.
I mean, what's the common denominator, right?
Her.
It's her.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she's the issue. Let's be honest.
No, and she, that's exactly, she is. So I'm just trying to understand, how she got to this point and what she needs to do moving forward is really what Steve said essentially is to work on yourself, take some time. I do agree on that. But it's also to reach out to people to understand, okay,
Right.
how
But
can
how
I
to do
improve
it.
myself?
Yeah.
And to actually get into the right relationships, right? So it's asking those right questions. It's, putting yourself in an environment where you can meet those good people, right? So it doesn't always have to be church. I know she's saying she wants a God-fearing guy. It doesn't always have to be that situation. There's God-fearing men everywhere, right? It could be in all different places.
Yeah.
But
I mean, there's thousands of guys that are going to watch this video and they'll look at her and be like, yeah, I'll put a ring on that. Or yeah, I'll wife you that up.
I
You know what
get
I mean?
that.
There's average guys that would treat her well and, get married to her, right? But I think for her, she needs to figure out what a good man looks like.
yes. Yeah. Especially because, like she's saying, if all these men want her, and obviously she exudes certain characteristics why multiple men would want her, so that's fine. She's okay in that department. But on the side of you need to have some, I guess what you said earlier, have some standard for yourself. Understand,
Some
okay,
discipline.
I have a right? At least.
Yeah.
So have a baseline of like what you expect as like a bare minimum, right? Like it's just, and obviously when we talk about like characteristics of a man and all that stuff, like those things you could find those out by asking him those right questions going on those dates, right?
Because let's be honest, she's probably sleeping with those guys. You know what I mean? Like those guys that are entering her life and, you know, whispering sweet nothings. She's probably having sex, intercourse with those guys, right? And she's 30 years old, right? She's at that window, what Kevin says, you know, hitting the wall.
I'm a PhD.
And unfortunately, her beauty over time, right? So she needs to figure it out ASAP so that she can get into the best situation possible while she's still in her prime.
We want to hear from you guys too. Do you find that it would be a red flag if a woman said that she's been engaged 3 times? Let us know what your thoughts are and leave a comment below.